Why hello! It's nice to see you again. So soon. I have no idea what I'm doing. So today I am going to be doing my most anticipated releases for spring 2017. I previously did my most anticipated releases for winter 2017, which I will link below. But so far, unfortunately, I have not loved most of the new releases that I have read this year. So it's been kind of a bummer, but it makes me even more excited for the spring releases because I'm hoping that they're gonna, make things better for me and make me have faith in new releases again. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get on into it. The first new release that I'm gonna talk about is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. This book comes out on March 28th, and while I have not completed the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, I have read half of the first book and I'm gonna reread it and then I'm gonna continue to read the series. And I feel like I'm making excuses, but the thing is, I'm gonna read that series because I love Laini Taylor's writing, and I'm gonna pick this book up because I love Laini Taylor's writing. I don't know if I'll end up reading the trilogy before I read this one, but I don't know. I kind of want to, but I also want to pick this one up. I don't really know what this book is about. From what I gather, it's kind of like a fantasy, and it's been described as lush and dark and evocative, and that's really all I need to know about it. And also that cover. Yes. The next spring release that I'm really pumped for is Almost Adulting by Arden Rose. Arden Rose is a YouTuber that I discovered a couple years ago, and I really enjoy her channel. I enjoy her voice, I enjoy her style, I enjoy her personality, and I just really want to read her book. I know that a lot of people don't love YouTuber books, and I've never read any of them except for Estè's over at Estée Lalonde's because I love her so much. I actually discovered Arden through her channel. But when it comes to the YouTubers that I just love and want to support, yeah, I'm gonna buy their books. I think this is an autobiography or something along those lines. So I'm excited to get into it. This book also comes out on March 28th. The next release that I'm looking forward to is A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. This is the third and final book in the A Court of Thorns and Roses trilogy. I believe that's what it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. While I have read A Court of Thorns and Roses, I have not read the second book, A Court of Mist and Fury, but everyone's ovaries were exploding last year because of that book, and I don't know why I didn't read it, but I'm definitely going to be reading it before this book comes out because I'd really like to complete the trilogy this year, which comes out on May 2nd. I hear it gets pretty, interesting from this point on. A little naughty, and I'm all about that life. The next release that I'm really looking forward to is The Seafarer's Kiss by Julia Ember. This book comes out on May 4th, and it is a Norse retelling of The Little Mermaid that has a female-female romance. Oh, I'm sorry. Do I need to say anything else? The next release I'm looking forward to is When Dimple Met Rishi by Sandhya Menon. This book comes out on May 30th, and while it is a YA contemporary, it's a YA contemporary that I think I can get behind. It follows two Indian teenagers that meet and find out that down the road they will be a part of an arranged marriage, and I think it just deals with them clashing, but then maybe finding some similarities or things to like about each other. I'm not exactly sure, but again, I just feel like it's one that I'm gonna enjoy, or I hope that I'm gonna enjoy. The next release I'm looking forward to is The Essex Serpent by Sarah Perry. This is a book that comes out on June 6th, and I actually just received an ARC of this book. I got it from Goodreads, and I'm really excited about it. Actually, where is it? It's somewhere in my pile of books over there, so I'll leave a picture right here. But I'm really looking forward to this book. I don't really know what it's about, except that I think it's magical realism set in the Victorian era, and the writing has been compared to a mixture between Charles Dickens and Bram Stoker. So I'm all over that, my friends. I'm all over that. The next release I'm looking forward to is Bad Romance by Heather Demetrios. Now, I've never read Heather Demetrios before, but I've heard of her a lot. I think she's known for either writing contemporary young adult or new adult. I'm not entirely sure, but I do know that this story follows a very toxic relationship, and I don't know, something about the blurb just really grabbed me. Again, I'm not huge on YA, I'm not huge on NA, and I know that this book falls between one of those genres, but there's something about this one that gripped me, and I am going to plan to pick it up. This book comes out on June 13th. The next new release that I'm looking forward to is Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. This is the second book in the Dark Artifices series. I never know if I'm saying that word right. And I don't know if this is a trilogy or a series. While I haven't read Lady Midnight or Tales from Shadowhunter Academy, I do plan to do so hopefully before this book comes out. Otherwise, I will refrain from pre-ordering it. But yeah, I mean, it's more books in the Cassandra Clare Shadowhunter world. And I need that because I do not watch Shadowhunters on ABC, or sorry, Freeform. I don't watch that show. I almost said something else. I'm not going to bash that show, but I think it's a piece of crap, so I kind of did bash it. Anyway, I need more from the Cassandra Clare world, more from the pure world that it is meant to be. So I am, yeah, like I say with every book, looking forward to this one. Alright guys, so that's all for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. In the comments below, I would love to know if you guys are looking forward to any of these releases. I'd also love to know some releases that you're excited for, because while I do have a good selection here, I can always add more to my list, so that's a thing that could happen. Alright guys, so that's all for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one.